Hi everyone, this is Joy Paris for Network.tv. We're here at the Paramount Studios to talk to the cast and crew of Marvel's Runaways. Cannot wait to find out more about Season 2. Stay tuned and keep watching Network.tv.
Evolution as an actor, I feel like I've been improving my skill set as in my craft all the entire time, and I feel like going into the second season, I know Alex so much better than I knew him in the first that it kind of all comes much easier for me. Now going into the second, the plot lines that's kind of happening, like you said, he's sort of finding himself when he goes out and does these things, and also finding someone else along the way. But I feel like naturally it all just flows together. It was never difficult for me to try and understand why he's doing the things that he's doing. All the motivations there, and I credit that to the writers. But it's been so much fun to kind of play this arc of him going on this journey from being this rich, kid in Brentwood to having to grow up and become his own man, and now he's living on his own and having to scavenge for what he has. He's not so privileged anymore. He's not so lucky anymore as he once was. And so getting to see that is really exciting to watch. Yeah, exactly right. So it's me myself, I'm 20 years old, so I'm a little older than what Alex is, but I feel like in terms of the things that he's been through 1,000 times more than what I've been through. To have your parents find out that your parents have been murdering people for the last 16 years, that's something to go through, and he goes through that, and he stands up to it. He doesn't just cower behind a curtain and just I didn't see anything. He finds the truth out, and he has a strong sense for what's right, and a strong sense for justice, and I think that's really that's admirable in someone to stand up, even to your parents, to give up your entire life, this privileged life that you've had, because it's the right thing to do. I feel like that's one of the most mature decisions and courageous decisions anyone can make. I feel like it has a lot to do with today's world, because these authoritative figures, in the way that we're looking at it, we sort of standing up to that and saying, if you're saying this is one thing, you're saying this is the other thing, that's not true at all. I'm seeing it with my own eyes that it isn't true. And we're not just going to sit here and let you spew the lies. We're not just going to sit here and let you do these evil things. We're going to stand up for what's right because we know that it's right. I think if people thought of it like that, and if people would stand up for what they believe in because they know it's the right thing to do, we'd be in a much better off place. And as long as that's coming from a place of love and not a place of where you just want to hate and tear down, but from a place of we need to help people. We need to help everything that's going on in our lives. If people could think about that, especially young people, I feel like our world, our society would be better off. Smart, vengeful, and calculated. Yeah. Instagram is Rhenzy Feliz. My name, RHENZY FELIZ. And same thing on Twitter. It's Rhenzy Feliz. Please follow. Different every time. The first time it took like an hour. Next time it took 35 minutes. Next time it took 45 minutes. It was like circled around an hour. Painful. I'd never gotten braids before. I got braids once. It's in a way he's finding himself. He's a teenager who at that age is when you try to find it. You try to figure out who you are, what you like, what you don't like. Except that he's having to go through the fact of being on the run and trying not to get caught by cops and trying to bring justice to his parents. So he's going through a lot at the same time of him trying to figure himself out and trying to figure out who he is and where he fits in the world. And I think that's an exciting thing to watch. But yes, he does kind of go in there, and yeah, they were pulling him back a bit. Wasn't easy.
I can't wait to see more of you, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.